Greetings and salutations, my dear friends, here on Tarantula Thursday on this channel, our weekly gathering to do some hobby stuff together, to do some spider stuff together, and share our passion for our eight-legged or hamsters. So today the normal co-pilot is currently resting a bit because of medical issues. But nonetheless, I think we can do all this necessary spider stuff together. Maria will be in the chat room, also responding. So yeah, everything is as usual, just with a little bit of tweaks here and there. So we have Susan. Aloha Tarantula, nice to have you here. Skål. From 40k mug since in 2 days the 11th edition is starting, so why not? Skål. We have Donna from Wilson's Exotics. Skål, nice to have you here, and we have a picture of your recent achievement in today's slideshow. So, Skål, nice to have you here. Right, and we have of course Nightbot because Nightbotty stuff. And there is Maria. You made it sound like I'm just had a headache. You're in the sick bay, okay? I'm just resting a bit since I'm tired. Yeah. So, right. We have a lot of chores to do. Like, to show you. Don't fall. Wait, I'll take this one. We have 2 tubs of this size. All because of my mistakes made in the past. So we need to do the necessary work, and we'll do it together. So 6 people in the chat room. Nice to have you all here. To everyone who is a bit too shy to say hi, Skål to you. I hope you have a fantastic Thursday and we can do some spider stuff together. Or any other hobby you're currently doing, because every hobby is amazing. Maybe besides some. Right. Yeah. Let's switch to the table cam. Nice, clean and fresh. And we'll start. By the way, to those people who are not known to this, like once every 3 weeks we are doing a slideshow with pictures of your amazing animals, and you can send them either, there's like a link to our small little group where we can exchange some stuff like pictures, and we can ask questions, and everyone is friendly there, and I hope we keep a good track so everyone is friendly and nice. Or if you're a bit too shy, you can write me directly, and can also arrange something like that. While you're here, also don't forget to do a depressmentation of the like button, since there's this whole challenge. If we get 50 likes on live stream, we will pair a Nhandu tripepii. This was this slipped out of my mouth by accident, but I'm a man of my word and I will do that. So, yeah. Hope you feel better soon. Yes, hopefully it will get better soon. Also, the heat right now, it's, I don't know, like 28 degrees or something. This doesn't help with the headache of Maria. So, yeah. Right, we have the first one here. So, this is already a checked spider. Maria is doing a lot of spider checking. So this is a male, a juvenile male. I need to be a bit careful because they are a bit jumpy. So those are Psammopeus victori. In the past I did like a pairing and breeding video about the Psammopeus victori. So far my biggest breeding success. Yeah, but as it turns out, it's kinda not so easy to find a new home for them. So if you want a checked one, like a male or a female, and you live in the EU, just write us. We also have a few others, like a few Erminia left and a few Cambri. So if you need something, let us know. Right, but before that, let's take a look. How amazing those spiders are. They are already changing in those Darth Maul colors. This is actually the only Mexican. Is it the only Mexican? But it's definitely a Mexican arboreal. Most Mexican ones are terrestrial. This one is a bit different. They are normally called the Mexican half and half because the front half is black, the rear part is red, but a lot of people are calling those spiders Darth Maul tarantulas because of the Star Wars character, and they look fantastic. But as some of those, they can be a bit like it can be a bit fastish and runny, so you need to be a bit more careful with them. I mean, it's not the worst, but still, we need to watch out what we are doing. We can be startled very easy. This one will definitely eat since he's hungry. And I also have the snorkel of the Sprutz here, because they also need some water, and this will definitely startle them. So you want to eat? Oh, he grabbed. Maybe I can show you that the spider grabbed the meal. There it is, no chance. Yum yum yum. So how is everyone's week so far? Because we are slowly getting into the I don't know how to translate it. Germans call it Reisefieber. So like we are doing some preparations for our trip, because in 2 weeks we are driving to the land of the Swedes, also known as Sweden, and we will have some fun there. There's some plans to visit Stockholm, to see, of course, the museums. Like, I'm super excited for the dog is doing some mischief. We are planning to do the dogs are playing with a bottle. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Donna, I'm sorry that you lost one. They looked so nice. Hopefully the rest will be better. Nifros Critters, nice to have you here. How are you doing, Jen? Skål. Appa Bison! Appa. Wasn't the like creature from Avatar, the last airbender, called Appa? It also looked like a bit like a bison just flying. Good cartoon, by the way. Nice to have you here. Skål. Right, let's get to the next one. There's quite a lot of them here. Quite a lot of them. Yeah, I mean, does the name come from that? That's cool. Right. Yeah, it's always pains when stuff like that happens. You remember like the Caribena pairing that I had? I mean, it's like there's a difference between breeding. Why are the dogs so angry today? There's a difference between breeding snakes and spiders. Like spiders, in the end, they are invertebrates. It still hurts when you are doing like you have a pairing and you have sometimes a not cool result. But with the Caribenas that I had, there was like 60 of them, and only like 30 made it because something, like a lot of them got stuck to their molds and they were sticking together, and I was trying to help them. But stuff like that can happen, but it must hurt twice as much with snakies, so sorry to hear that. And work is called Cortex Bison, and I fly first person view. So that's Upper Bison. That's cool. That's a cool story. I've never flew a drone like before. It would be very cool to do that. Look how awesome they look. And I am prepared that one of them might bolt out just because they think they can. But you know what? Just for the thrill and the potential bite. I'll do this. I'll grab a nail here, like a nail roach. They are a bit... What? What did I do? I clicked something. Right. Let's try. Don't feed this guy. Or girl, sorry. No? Hello? I know that you're hungry, so... The tension. Oh, bye. Okay, I need to be a bit more careful now, because the spider can get startled when it's got, like, touched from behind. Maybe the next one will be a bit more cooperative. Yeah, 9 people in the chat room. So everyone who joined and is a bit too shy to say hello. Hello, Skål. Also, I feel the allergies here, so weird. Don't worry, I'm here now. Oh, thank God. There you are. Nice to have you here, Bloodstorm. Hidden under the name Onyx Prime. Skål. Nice to have you here. Thank you, my lovelies. I'm just doing some diamond art. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. The only art I'm doing is like something like this, like painting little man. Although this one is not really that little. Right. So here we have a male. So yeah, this stream will be a bit like more chory, because as it turns out, everything was fed here and watered, and suddenly I was like you know, the John Travolta meme, like looking around what to do here. And then I realized, oh yeah, there's the fun stuff, like feeding all the multiples of Victoria. Oh, this one is a bit too big. Oh, give you a closer look. This one is already well fed. Also the colors are showing. Fantastic. So what are you guys doing right now? Like Donna wrote that she's doing some diamond art currently. So I'm doing some spider stuff. So what about you? Because hobby is not just spiders. A lot of us have many hobbies. Maria, for example, started recently to do some taxidermy. She banisher of worries. She got some taxidermy like pins, and I was super surprised how thin they are. I can give you an example. I just do a switcheroo here. So I grabbed two, my fingers are just too thick. No, those two are melted together. What? Wait, I need to get a normal one. There are none. What? Ah, there we have one. And the whole box. So look how thin they are. Like super cool. Very thin. And they came in boxes like this. So she started to do some stuff, and immediately she did a little spider hedgehog. Man, oh man. I have to feed some snakies this afternoon, so bon appetit to the snakies. I've put my baby in freezer. My friend will wet specimen him, her. That's also a good way to preserve them. I have absolutely no idea how to do taxidermy on like non-invertebrate stuff. The rest, I think I'm doing quite okay. I don't want to startle him. Oh, you're quicker than me. With the taxidermy, I don't know. You did quite a good job. So I'm drying on the counter. Oh, gotta drop some veggies in the bearded enclosure soon. Oh, then bone apple teeth to your bearded dragons. I still need to get used to like English words. You need formaldehyde. Well, okay, can we this one for the thrill? Because this one will eat. Nom 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 nom. All the munchies and crunchies on this one. Look at those eyes. Engie. Engie, engie, engie. Why is the water spritz not elongating the hose? Right. So yeah, the trip to Sweden that we are planning with Maria will be a bit more complicated than both of us expected. Maybe more Maria than me, but still, since we are taking our two Chewbaccas together, and then we figured out that my car is a bit too small to fit two dogs, and then there's a problem. So yeah, we have a solution, but it's not cheap. That's also the reason why the lights here are a bit dimmed. First of all, because like it is like a background light that is a bit distracting during the stream, and second, the bills were not really, they were not really nice for the lights. So yeah, but it will be nice. I look forward to visit this beautiful country one more time. Probably even more often. I should mix up some roach food for them so I don't forget. Yeah, like veggies are good for roaches. You need to gut load them. With spiders, that's not really that much of a problem, at least from what I get. Has someone checked if like gut loading roaches does? I mean, we are giving our roaches stuff that we are not eating, like I don't know, like old banana peels and like oats stuff. I mean, yeah, I'm eating oats, but sometimes like put something in. Basically, everything a roach can eat, we sometimes put them in. But has someone like done some research if you need to feed tarantulas with gut-loaded insects? Has someone checked that, if the spiders are healthier or stronger, better? Does it have like a big impact on them? That would be interesting. Not sure if someone would do like a really big, how is this called, like a research on that, because like there's, I think, no market for that, but maybe like some hobbyists. That would be interesting. Like, the deeper you get into hobbies, you see stuff that has not been discovered yet, and no one seems to actually do that because of... Oh, this one is a bit too big. Oh, let's check. I feed them some prepared food for gut loading, mainly for the bearded dragon. Yeah. For the lizards and stuff, that's like a no-brainer. You have to gut load them because they need to be healthy, and like the bearded geckos eat all. So yeah. Anecdotal evidence says no. I have a vague memory of reading a study that also said no. Yeah. Nonetheless, a healthy roach is definitely better for a spider. Lives longer, is stronger, more active, and if the roach is healthy and quick, then the tarantula is happy. 11 people in the chat room, so to everyone who is a bit too shy, Skål, nice to have you here. Also, there is this little, how is this called, like a challenge for me. If we get to 50 likes on the stream, then we pair a Nhandu tripepii. I said something like as a mistake that if we get 50 then we'll pair, and I'm a man of my word. I will feed those. It will be probably super cool to see 2,000 spiders being born. It will not be cool to feed 2,000 spiders. So the rest of my sleep, that is already a bit like not cool. Maybe I'll switch hobby time from a different hobby to do the chores here. But I'm a man of my word and I will do that. I think I can even give them away. Because why not? I can. I think that was back then, like in the old days. Like story time with Grandpa here. Back in the old days, when this hobby was not so commercial, people were exchanging spiders. Imagine that. Something a bit like, I don't know why, this is like a forgotten art already, that people are not doing that. Like, oh, you've bred this, can we do a switcheroo of here, this and that? I don't know. Times are changing. This hobby is not that super niche anymore. It's actually more popular than some people might expect. At least here in Poland, and I think the same thing applies to Germany and probably most parts of Europe. Not sure how it looks in the US or, for example, in Asia. I've heard that in Japan, spiders are popular because they are like small pets that you can keep. I've only heard that. I've never seen someone actually mentioning that, but yeah. I got load them too because of my Furcifer pardalis. Sorry if I said that wrong. Furcifer pardalis or Furcifer pardalis ambilobe red bar. So my spiders are also got loaded food. That's good. It's good for spiders. Your spiders must love you. No, spiders don't love anyone. Wasn't that like part of a drama back then? That some people are like over anthropomorphizing animals, like oh yeah, the spider recognizes me or it knows me. Wasn't there a drama with YouTubers? Come on, let's all have just fun with the hobby. Oh, the allergies are... So, here we have a female. Maybe we can get another... Oh, sorry. Maybe we can get another... Eating resp... Oh, this one is thin. So this one... We'll get a roachy roach. This one will eat. Ah, the colors are so striking. And the mother of those is like in the enclosure right there. Oh, she is super gorgeous. I was surprised with the pairing. The pairing was like very rapid, so to say. Oh, you know what? Let's give this one a female because she is a bit thinny. Nom 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 nom. There we go. Cool. Also, the Elephant's Gerald. Nice to have you here. Skål. My ADHD just struck and I was like, oh, I need to greet, and then I ventured into full philosophy mode, so nice to have you here. Skål. I think that's probably my worst trait in a way, and a lot of people said that about me, that they can talk, and then I switch topic like to something completely random because my mind does that, and the rapid mood swings because of the depression that I went through. And it sometimes strikes back. Especially when stuff with strong emotions comes back. The tarantula inventor himself has joined the chat room. All hail the mighty OC man. Skål. Nice to have you here. It's an honor. It's a pleasure. Gut loading roaches for spiders is a good way to get moisture in the spider. True, true, true. That's why giving vegetables that hold a lot of moisture to roaches is important. People are also keeping them with carrots, but carrots don't have very much. They don't have much moisture. I think stuff like I don't know, bananas and greens are probably good. I was here, but I was eating. Thought not to speak while eating. Oh yeah. Good manners, good manners. Nice to have here. So Maria is going away with the Odin man. So yeah, my red bar chameleon also always steps right onto my arm when I open the terrarium door. Any other person won't, but it's more than he knows that I feed him. I don't see this with the spiders. No, spiders. If they could, they would eat us. Doesn't matter how many gifts you give those spiders, they would eat us. Absolutely. 100%. Skål. Yes. Carrot has a lot of moisture. Put one on the windowsill and see how much it shrinks after the moisture goes out. Okay. That's good to know. We probably need to put like a lot of carrots into the bin because we have the bin right there. We buy roaches in big batches, like 3, 4, 5,000 of them at once. And then we have like one big roacharium. Because it's a lot cheaper to get them in bulk. And sometimes I'm just thinking, where are they breeding those? Like seriously, I'm not the only one who has like a collection this size in this area. Even like Polish market, I think we are like hundreds, if not, yeah, like hundreds. Let's say hundreds, maybe a few thousand. And I'm probably not the only one who has like over a certain amount of spiders. They need to have like a huge... Oh, Ingi. We have an angry Victory here. Oh, it's startled. I threw in the roach because... Yes, I also feed carrots. I've heard like conflicting things about feeding them carrots. So yeah, the more you know. Oh, the allergies are killing me here. Which is weird, like this is not spring anymore. Also, if you're from Europe and you need like a male Victoria or something, just let me know, because yeah, we have a bit too many of them. Right. Let's see, you can leave like a guess if one will run out, because they are... Whoop, this one wanted to run. He looks a bit hungry, like a tiny bit, so I'll throw him a male. The male, of course, needs to go in, not out. There we go. Oop. See if we get like a feeding video, or if we will have a running Victory. Nom 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 nom. Also, the colors of them look so striking. They don't have those colors when they are small, but now, like, wow. Oh, I like psalms. So, the people who joined, what are you doing currently? What are you doing hobby-wise? Not just this hobby, because people can have ways, like different types of hobbies. I don't know, preparing for a role-playing game, preparing for movie night. Cooking. Trolling on the internet, also very popular. Not nice, but some people treat it as a hobby. Is it allergies or am I getting sick? Weird. Certainly don't want to get sick. Oh well. She will eat. I have some paper here because I need to snort my nose. Tiago! Tiago, nice to have you here. Didn't send you a message last Friday, I'll do it this weekend. Absolutely do that. Also, first of all, Skål, nice to have you here. Cool to see you. Do that this weekend because in 2 weeks we are going on a trip to the land of the Swedes, to IKEA land. And we will be off for 2 weeks with our little hairy boys, also known as dogs, to have some fun overseas. Oh, this one is super thin. Can we get a cool feeding video on that? Nom 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 nom. I think I need to slit my nose a bit. Be right back. Sorry for that. Technical difficulties. Right. And we're back. Let's see the paper. You feed this one? Ah, this is not a. Oi. This is not a Victory. This is a Psalmopause irminia, a female. She will eat, but me. can lure her out by giving her a meal, because they are already in their adult colors. Oh, there's a few more here. Can see the colors of the legs already. They need to be rehoused, but yeah. Now that the dog came, like the little dog, Odin, like the whole schedule of the day just uprooted, by the way. Like this is insane how much a little dog can change your life. It's like, seriously, I was not prepared for that. With the old dog that we have, like, no problem at all. But this guy, oi oi oi. Oh, we have another Victorian. Ready for a meal. Also very dark legs, very cool. I was not expecting. Oh. There's this wood. Very cool. 13 people in the chat room, so everyone who joined and is a bit too shy to say hello, I'll say hello for you. Skål. Like, this would be cheers, but yeah. Skål. By the way, the challenge is still on. If we can get 50 likes on a stream, we will pair a Nhandu tripepii. I have an adult, I think she is already an adult female, and we have a male. So why not? Also, we have the Davus pentaloris male and my male eater female, because my dog took up a lot of my time. I keep thinking I'm forgetting to do something without him here. Yeah, like Odin he's in his teenagers now. He's in his teenager age now, and right now there's the time to teach him actual manners, and he is so active. I was not prepared. Like Maria was. She knew how Aussies are, like Australian shepherds. But yeah, like I was not expecting such a torpedo of a dog. Like he can go from sleepy, tired, cozy to like whoa, doing flip flops here and there. So I love him so much. He's amazing. I'm planning to do a little frame with pictures of all the dogs that were in my and Maria's family. So from Maria's side, this would be a Samoyed named Ludde, and of course the old man Omi. For me, this would be our first German Shepherd, Lucky, whom we still have like on old like actual printed photos. Then we have Hunter, whom I also a German Shepherd that we immortalized on my Facebook page, like my real Facebook page, and not the imaginal Tarantula one, although I could leave like something like this. And the current German Shepherd in my family, which is Gero, also a lovely doggo, very big, and of course Odin. And to have like a small or like big frame and then pictures of all of them with like nameplates and stuff, because I like to do stuff like this, so to give like a piece of memory. I have in our living room I still need to bring like frames that I have of stuff that I got signed, for example. Like they're still in my parents' home. I like collecting signatures from people. So, for example, I have signatures of Lindsey Sterling or Rob Halford. Also, how was he called? Like the guy who played Captain Adama in Battlestar Galactica. So yeah, I like to do something like this, like to keep memories of stuff. I don't know. There's something cool with that. It's probably the collector's mind. Working dogs like Aussies are always on full tank at all times. Yeah, like you can see his eyes are. He wants to sleep. He wants to have a nap. No, he's like. He's pumping. He's running on fumes, but he's still running, like literally running. So, yeah, he's amazing. Also, the neighbors love him. Especially like the kiddos running around here. They just love him. But he has not. He doesn't comprehend his strength yet. So we need to keep him. We need to keep him in check when especially when he's like trying to play with the kiddos. But other than that, he's pretty amazing. So this one needs some more time. We still have like a lot. This will be a long night for me. But if you're doing something like tarantula breeding and you don't have a buyer directly who is taking care of your spider breeding adventures, then sadly you have to do it on your own. They look nice. They grew so much. Look. Will there be a takedown? Oy, 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 oy. Very hungry. 14 people in the chat room. Skål to everyone who joined. We are doing some spider stuff together. You can... I'm not watching, you can also do other hobbies. Or do I? Wait. Nervous spider. Sorry. Not sure if I'm getting sick or I'm like having allergies. 18 people in the chat room. What's going on here today? Skål to everyone who joined. What are you all currently doing hobby-wise? Are you also feeding some spiders? Or doing other hobbies? Wait. JBox07. Good evening, Mark and Maria. Hey, all in the chat. Nice to have you here, JBox. We are feeding, like we are doing some tarantula chores today. Skål. Maria is currently walking the little Odin, so our little Australian shepherd, and she is struggling a bit with cluster headaches today. So she just needs a little bit of rest. Maybe some tweezer feeding maybe. Wait. No, she will grab him. How are you doing, Jay? I hope you're all doing fine. Because as you can see, I am either struggling a bit with, I don't know, maybe it's the temperature change from car, house, because outside today it was like 28 degrees, so very hot. I don't like that. Victoria look very nice. Wishing Maria well soon. Thank you very much. And she's currently listening and reading because she's on the walk and she has like the headphones. So she is active here. So, dear chatroom, are you all watching the championships currently in football or soccer, as Americans call it? Victory, bit unpredictable as always. We are all well, thank you, Mark. Getting ready for the heat blast. Yeah, heat blast sounds like a Dragon Ball attack. Heat blast, or a superpower, like from like Superman. Heat blast. Oh, you're watching? That's cool. Like, when I was watching England yesterday, I was so amazed with how much energy they went into the match. Because I'm not like a super soccer fan, but European and World Championships I always love to watch. It's always a pleasure for me. Sadly, Poland didn't make it this year through the eliminations, so they are not part of the championship, but well, I can root for other teams. I was so surprised, for example, with Egypt. Egypt did fantastically. Come on, Scotland! Yeah, go Scotland! Like, have you seen that? They can be feisty. There's the little tweezer grabber. I like psalmos. Psalmos are amazing. They are so good eaters. They are active. They are doing stuff. I don't know. There's something magical. I like them very, 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 very much. But yeah, soccer. I really enjoyed the championship so far. So many surprises. It's a pleasure. It's just a pleasure. Yeah, they are very fuzzy and pretty. They are the mother of them. She heavily redecorated the enclosure. Like, you know that in my enclosures, like I like to do the cork bark imitation from real cork in the background. She tore everything, like the whole background, she tore it away, and now she has a height behind the cork bark, a bit like in nature. 8-legged hugs. 8-legged hugs. First time here, I believe. Skål, nice to have you here. Welcome to the Tarantula Thursday feed chat and chill. Today is like chores day to do with spiders, and thank you for joining. Oh, I need to greet so many of you, and I need to refill. How you doing? Fancy seeing you here. I mean, like, Donna. Netherlands versus Sweden on Saturday. Oh, I think I think if I am not rooting for Sweden, then then I might get some with the what is the like the dough roller. Then I get. So yeah, I'm go Sweden. Oh, what's the mug of the day? Didn't see yet. It's a Space Marine, since 11th edition is coming out in 2 days. So yeah, I need more funny mugs, right? Skål, nice to have you here. Seneca Raccoon, also known as Arak. Skål. How is your zoo? We are all having zoos here probably. Like, seriously, when my work colleagues came, like when they came to visit, or when I got a visit from my Viking group, first moment when they stepped like into the animal room, it was like, you're right, Mark, I need to make me a soda. Yeah. Right. So yeah, I need to get more funny mugs. I definitely want a mug with like BattleTech, because this is like my this is my hidden love, the sci-fi franchise that started even before Warhammer. So it's also a good game. Not everyone's cup of tea, but for us grognards, it is definitely a good game. Safe environment here. Second, actually, it's on Palm Street, so you guys across the pond get left out. Oh. Nice to meet you, Eric. Right, so we are closing into 9 o'clock, and 9 o'clock is the time of the day every few weeks when we are doing a slideshow. Oh, you are chunky spider. Also, like, you see how strong the webbing is on the top. You need some water. So to all people who don't know, like, every few weeks we are doing a slideshow of pictures of the animals that you've sent. Either, like, down there is a link to Omi is angry that he's not getting a dog sausage. So we are doing a slideshow with the animals that you are sending to the Tarantulas Drakkar, like right down there, somewhere there in the description thing is a link to the group. Don't worry, it's not a virus. And we are sending pictures. We can ask questions if you are a newbie. We help each other. We try to be like this friendly group that helps each other out, because I think this is something very important in the hobby, that we have a place where we can ask questions and where the mighty Banhammer will strike on elongated behinds. But import costs are a nightmare. Yeah. Almost time for the OC showcase. It's not all OC. I mean, you can all send your pictures, and then there will be more of your stuff. That's how it's done. I cannot get pictures of your animals if you're not sending them. OC and his amazing creatures. Yeah, like, I think if you take a picture of every species in OC's collection, you are instantly out of memory card on your either phone or like camera. So and while you are all here, 16 people, which is like amazing, we have a little challenge, because I said something very stupid, that if we get 50 likes on a live stream, we will pair a Nhandu tripepii, and that means potentially 2,000 to 3,000 spiderlings. And I'm a man of my word, and I will do that. I sent 7 or 8 a week, lol. I'm holding back. Yes, we know. Thank you very much. Right. I give this one water, and then we show the OC showcase. I didn't finish reading the OC invents Tarantula's joke. I mean, it's not a joke, it's the truth. In all seriousness, he's the inventor. And he's right now dabbling in scorpions, so you can expect more species to be developed. In his hidden lab. He goes down, he puts on the light, and then he does like a leg here, abdomen, oops, abdomen there, and then he screws them together. Right. Slideshow. So Susan needs to help me here, because this is a picture from Aloha Tarantula. There was no like species tag, but I like the picture so much because it shows part of why we like this hobby so much. We see how our little 8-legged horror hamsters are growing, how they are changing color. OC writes, scorpions, yes, spicy ones. Yeah, you see. Very soon on the market. Oceoscorpus Spicius. Tarantula and scorpion hybrids. Oi, 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 oi. So they will be fuzzy, and instead of like the spinnerets, they will have like 4 tails or something. Ewatalu species Manicata gold. Oh, so that's the one. Nice. What struck me really was the many colors on the spider. Like how differentiate they are. Like there is a lot of those species which are just brown, 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 but they have like different localities and stuff. And then you have like gems. Tarampions. Nice tea, never seen one in real life. I tried to see a scorpion in their natural... a spider in their natural habitat. I saw scorpions in their natural habitat. Last year, actually. It's crazy how time flies. I'll just turn around and I'm already retired. Hopefully. Who knows? Who knows? Beautiful picture. It encapsulates a lot what we love about the hobby. How spiders are growing, they change their colors. Like the Victory that I'm currently feeding, they look nothing alike when they are small. Like they have a few of those red hairs popping out, but other than that, like they just right now are. There was one here, which is like a stadium smaller, and they didn't show the red colors yet. So yeah, beautiful spider, beautiful. And here I was like a bit bamboozled because I think I know this one. I think I know this one. This is also from Aloha Tarantula. And the only thing that struck me immediately was that this spider is hungry. This is like their default hungry pose when they are sticking out their leggies from their little house and showing them like there's this meme. Maybe you saw it. Like how to check the mood of the spider. And there is like a pet hole, like spider house. And there's like happy, sad, angry, all the different moods. And the last one is hungry and the spider is sticking out. Scorpintulas Like, I think Maria is already putting an order on that. Scorpintulas. Beautiful picture. Like, this is probably one of the few moments, like with most tarantulas, where you can actually see them. When they are hungry, when they are sticking out their little leggies. Most of the time they are hidden. Or if you keep them like in very sparse enclosures, then you can see them. But most of the time it looks like this. Is this... Could this be... Wait. So... I think... But Aloha Tarantula needs to confirm that. Since, like, wait. This one looks surprisingly similar. So I leave a wild guess that this one is actually a Kochiana brunipes. Could that be a Bumba horrida? Maybe. I'll leave a guess that this is a Kochiana brunipes. So I hope that my GBB is backwards. Visible all the time, but hides when the food comes. Like, there are certain species which are doing that they are always out. Like my Lacidora is almost always out. My Brachypelma hamori is almost always out. And my GBB is also like there's the one on the right on top. She is always out. My GBB does the same, yeah. But most spiders, they will hide. They will simply hide. Also, beautiful picture. Yes, so this is a Kochiana brunipes. It's amazing. Nice picture. Wait, I need to check because I had the name written down. I think this one is a Pucallpa. Yes, so this is an Avicularia species Pucallpa. So not yet checked if this is a separate species or just the... what? Is this like a... So... Avicularias are very cool. As spiders, they are very good for beginners. Like, they are suitable for beginners who keep them at certain conditions because they are pretty docile. They grow into those beautiful fuzzballs. But there's one thing that is a bit special about them. When it comes to species, there's a lot of them from which like the locality is known. For example, Pucallpa, I think there's species Columbia, stuff. And then suddenly, like the scientists come and say this is actually a species that was known before. So I also like Avix J. I love them. I have a lot of them. And I'm super happy that I got an Avic, which are not that common here. And I definitely want to get more, but first the kindergarten needs to go, and then we'll get into different species, like a lot more different species. Because I think this is like where like our hobby hearts is strongest, to get more variety. Breeding, pairing them, it's all fun, but in the end, feeding 100 Victory is not as amazing as seeing how different spiders are behaving, how they are growing, and then comes the sobering moment when you realize, oh, this is a male, so, or the joyful moment when you see that this is actually a female. So, yeah. Sending get well wishes to Maria. Maria came back with the Odin man. He is already running around looking to make mischief, and Maria is doing some stuff and listening. So she is there. Last picture also from Susan. Am I correct? I need to check. Yes. This is the so-called El Clasico. So just like Real Madrid and Barcelona, this is the El Clasico in the hobby. This is a so-called salmon pink bird eater, or the scientifically known as Lasiodora parahebana, an absolute beast when they are growing out. I'm still shocked how such a pretty common, very, very common spider can grow to such humongous sizes. Like, you cannot even imagine how big they can get. And the Terraphosas are even bigger. The first time, like, when someone is visiting this tarantularium, from my friends, from my colleagues, like, this spider right there in the big enclosure there is drawing their attention because she's so big. She leaves such a huge impression, not only in the ground she's walking on. Right. Oh, my girl, very big now. Yes, and I had the idea to actually pair them. I had like a chance to pair them. A guy very close here, living in Bytom, he said that, oh yeah, he has a male Lasiodora parahebana, and I thought, like, the crazy mind of me, the inner OC said, yeah, you want to pair. And lucky for me, it didn't work. She shoot him away, and yeah, at least it's recorded how those Goliaths are closing to each other. So yeah. Right, Susan, big thank you for your pictures. They are amazing as always. Thank you very much from Poland to you. And Skål. So, the moment for which a lot of you have waited, it was announced, I think, 2 weeks ago, when Donna, you can see her here in the chat room, also known as Wilson's Exotics, she announced that she has eggerinos of snakes. So if I'm correct, those are ball pythons. And as you can see, this is the moment when the eggs are opened and we can see the little rascals inside. And I am super jealous that you were able to experience that, because I also want to experience that. But I only have like a male snakearino right there, a male corn snake, and I am not really planning right now to get more snakes, but like somewhere there in the back of my mind there's like, yeah, that would be cool, like super cool. Yeah, royal pythons, ball pythons, yeah. Also, like, here in Poland they are very common. There's like, there are even memes about them, but I saw them. They look a bit funny, but they are amazing. Like, I saw them being fed with like frozen rats. Oh, they definitely have like this surprise factor when they are hunting. They are super cool. If you want to get into snakes, I think corn snakes, ball pythons, you cannot do anything wrong with them, because they are so cool animals to keep. My snake is a live bearer. Yeah, like they have like, or is it like half life bearing? I think it's ovo vivo. How is this called? Ovo vivo natal or something. Yeah. So they are like half life bearing, which is cool. Super cool. Like seeing how animals are being born is already fascinating. Even with spiders, when you are opening the like egg sac and you see them crawling around, doing stuff, super nice. But seeing snakes being born must be fantastic. Truly beautiful. Thank you for sharing this beautiful moment with us. That means a lot to me, and I think to the chat room. And the people who are watching afterwards, like, you also probably thank for that. So thank you very much. Skål. So now we are getting to the moment where I need to open up and find the names of everything, because those are the pictures of the inventor himself. This picture struck me really much. So this is an Ornithoctine species Nhandu. So it's an Ornithoctine, but the species has not been checked if this is something new or something old. This can take some time sometimes. But what really struck me was the contrast of the colors. And this always amazes me. Like, there are species that have such beautiful colors, striking from like reds and blue, like blue spider. It's crazy. You might think that, oh, they just want to hide and want to have something more earthy in color, but then suddenly, nope, blue or shiny blue, like the Hylobrachys nataniharum or the tropical blue, I believe. Super cool. Yeah, ovoviparous. There we go. Technically, the eggs develop inside. Yeah, so ovoviviparous. My boa is a live bearing. Yeah. If we get rid of the kindergarten here, like the small slingeries, we find a home for them, and then we'll get into spiders, like the more niche, like the niche in the niche in the niche, because tarantula keeping is kind of a niche of terrariums. So we want to get more into those like unknown species and give them a moment to shine. Skål, OC, beautiful picture, and I'm jealous that you have a collection like this. So, I chose this one because the name is like I think I've heard about the genus name, but I would have mistaken this one with something completely different, like completely different. So if I got that correct, then this is an Eucratoscelus pachypus. Like, this genus I haven't even seen like for sale on expos here. I think if I want to get species like this, I need to see Czech markets, for example, or like go on an expo there, because here in Poland, like maybe once in a while you get something like this. I would have mistaken it with it looks a bit like LP like, and then you have features from other genera. For example, the LPs have like the cephalothorax, like the head looks very LP like. But yeah, Eucratoscelus pachypus, stout-legged baboon. So we have an African one. Like, it has like baboon-y features here. Like, I don't know, the legs look baboon-like. But other than that, I would have mistaken it with something completely else. And this leaves us like room to explore even more, which is super cool. If I would choose, I would probably choose this one. If I would get one now, but those are they also look very fancy. Also, thanks to those slideshows, this is the reason why we got, for example, Olivacea. What was like the genus name? Can't remember. Oh! Aloha Tarantula bought us some roaches. Thank you very much. Big heart to you. You are such a big supporter for our channel. Thank you very much. Sometimes I feel guilty that I'm not doing more, but life is life is weird, and there's stuff that you need to like prioritize, but I really want to put more energy into the channel, but I also don't want to burn myself out, especially after last year. So thank you very much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of our hearts. Skål. Ui, chonky. Chonky. So, I think you've sent us this spider, like this species. That's a Harpactyrella overdiki. So also Africa, I think it's Africa. Look how chunky it looks. Like the abdomen is full of food. So you can see that OC feeds them very, 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 very well. I have heard of Harpactyrella, but if not OC, I'm not sure if we would have picked some up. Sorry, had a call. Hugs for Susan and Maria. Oh, that's so lovely from you. So, and don't worry, like, life first, hobby second. Sometimes I have the feeling that people are switching this. Like, life comes first, and then comes the hobby, not the other way around. Okay. So the one that OC sent us is already getting a bit bigger, I think. Yeah. Or I'm mixing something up. Definitely the Harpactyra that he sent us got a new enclosure, which is nice. I think this one, yes. So OC, thank you very much, and I am eagerly awaiting. What was it called? The Tarantoscorpus? Scorporantula? Scorporantula. We are waiting for the Scorporantulas. They will be probably ugly, and we will probably order a lot of them. Skål to you. And your Tarantula laboratory. This would be a fantastic name of a channel. Don't steal. No, you can take it. Tarantula Laboratory or Tarantulab. Tarantulab. Yeah, that would be a fun name. What a big body and little tail. Yeah, this one is from Rob, the invertebrate Bob. So, skål to him. I'm not sure if he's here. Probably not, but still, skål to him. Will they glow under UV light? Ooh. Give me like 5 minutes, and then you'll see something. So he sent this without sharing the name. My guess is that, I mean, those are like one of the less venomous, I guess, because the tail is small, the claws are big, so they are more like prone to do the pincer stuff. I'm not good with scorpions right now. I don't know the genus names and species names that well, but I have a really strong interest in them because if I see a species on an expo from like a small scorpion, because I want to see them grow, then most likely I will take one. We currently have how are they called? Yanalycha stricarinatus. We have three. The Laoticus. We have spinifex, two different heterometrous species, and they are amazing. When they are in hunting mode, they are so interesting to observe. So, Arok, you were patient, so here's a picture right for you. So this is a Scorpiops thailandus. The picture was a bit bigger, but here's like the stuff that you're currently interested in. And I've already also did this experiment back in the old apartment where we were living. When I got the scorpion that is currently living in the enclosure right there on the left side of the second shelf. I took him on my hand, and we had like a black light bulb, and it was so cool to see them shine in this blue yellowish shine. So cool, absolutely amazing to see. I think I saw a documentary where they showed like during the night. I think it was in England, if I'm correct. Was it? I'm pretty sure they mentioned England. And they shined with like a black light flashlight and showed how many scorpions are hidden there in like nooks and crannies. Super cool, like super interesting. I have a well-educated and informed guess that this is a scorpion. What? No. You must have been misled. Rob, fantastic pictures. Thank you very much. Skål to you. Right, but wait, there's more. What? Did I do a... Wait. I did a boo-boo here. Aha! There we go. I hope you can see this. There he is! The man, the myth, the legend! Rob, Invertebrate Bob. We've just showed pictures of you and we all missed you. Skål! So if I'm correct, then this one is from OC. I'll give it a check. Yes, this is an original OC Scorp, but there was no name, like no species or genera name, like no genus name. So, if OC is still here in the chat room, can he solve the mystery? What amazing scorpion this is? Because I have the feeling that this is something very, very, very spicy. Since you see the big tail of the scorpion. Also, is it pre-mold or like even gravid? But like the big tail and the thin like pincers, they show that this one can pack quite a punch. Oh, that's one of those pain field inducer scorpions. Bark scorpion? I'm not sure if this is a bark scorpion. I thought that the bark scorpions are a bit more darker. I mean, could be, maybe. I'm more into spiders, yeah, but this might change because I'm really interested in scorpions. Also, the eyes. Have you seen the eyes? They look so cool. But Poland has a lot of scorpions regulated under dangerous animal law. So a lot of stuff that might be available, like in case of OC in the Netherlands, or for example, there we go. Trilineatus, and yes, very spicy, belongs to the Butide group, which are the most dangerous scorps. And the Butide group is sadly illegal in Poland. Sadly, I mean, dangerous animals are dangerous. Like, there are countries in which, for example, all Latrodectus are forbidden. Here in Poland, only 3 species are not allowed to be kept by non-professionals. So yeah, it's got thin pincers. Living in Arizona, that's why they tell us to look for. Yeah, thin pincers, big tail. Probably not a good idea to get stung, because they will be more prone to sting, and they are probably very painful. Beautiful scorpion. I agree. They look beautiful, and those are probably not allowed to be kept here, sadly. sadly, and in a way good that people who are a bit, who might not be aware that they can actually do harm. Like sometimes you see videos of people who are handling pokies and murinus, and we as tarantula keepers, like responsible tarantula keepers, we are like brave, stupid but brave. I know, Kale. Right. OC, thank you very much. And the last one goes to also thank you OC for the amazing picture, and to see a scorpion that you have and I will never get because of law. The last one goes to Rob, Invertebrate Bob, and this picture, it's like, I'm so jealous that he can experience this, because in all those years where I kept scorpions, I kept spiders, I have never experienced little scorpions being born. I've experienced stick insects, I've experienced how are they called, like phasmids, I think phasmids. I've experienced spiders being born and all weird kind of animals, but never a scorpion, despite the fact that I've kept already a few scorpions in my life, and I really want to give this a try. So, do we have a species name here? Yes, this is a Javanimetrus cyaneus. So, absolutely stunning picture, like beautiful. Like the fact that you've done such an amazing picture, so sharp, and I'm absolutely jealous. Thank you very much for sharing this moment with us. Had more babies 3 days ago. You ate them. Oh, yeah. So, guys, thank you very much for all your pictures. If you are new here in this whole streamy thingy, then you can post pictures of your animals either directly to me through Tarantula or to the group down there, like there's down there a Tarantula Drakar group, so Tarantula's longboat, where us Tarantula Vikings, we are gathering together and sharing pictures of our animals. I also need to get back to make more pictures, but life is right. But it's amazing to see what stuff is sent there, and it's also a good place to ask questions about spiders and other invertebrates, because we are sharing our experiences and we want to create a nice environment, beginner friendly, like as the hobby should be. Meanwhile, in the US, people are keeping Brazilian wandering spiders. Brave. Stupid but brave. I've heard rumors that not far away from this country, people are also keeping them. Yeah, I mean, some people are aware what they are keeping, which is dangerous, but okay, I guess. I would be a bit too afraid to have wandering spiders, because I've seen how crazy they can be. Not live, sadly, but yeah. Maybe we'll get some Jana Lychas babies soon. Could be, Maria, because they are reaching like adult sizes, I think, like around adult sizes. They are not very big, and they are parthenogenetic, so they don't need a man to populate. So yeah, Skål to every one of you who shared pictures. You are all amazing. You're the bestest. So, let's get back to the chores, because I've only finished like one row here. You see, like, there's the bin, and we need to feed all of them. Maybe not on the stream. Sorry for the donking sounds. Odin is throwing stuff on the floor. I'm waking up to that a lot of times. You can with certain scorpions, like what? They certainly keep old ticker going. You mean the wandering spiders? Yeah, I guess so. Like every feeding, like tweezers this long, right? The longest tweezers in the market, or like specially made for jobs like this. Actually, I would love to see a wandering spider in real life, like in a protected space, of course, but they have a very distinct like eye pattern, and they have those red fangs, and they have the shortest fuse, probably even shorter than an OBT. So yeah. I ain't messing with Brazilian wandering spiders. I'm pretty sure in the hobby there are people who would be interested in doing that. I'm secretly a cat. All things on the edge of the table must be pushed to its doom. They can legit cause ED. Okay, I need to check this. If this is, I know that their toxins have a very distinct feature, so I need to check if that's the same thing. Yeah, it is the thing. Yep. So they are thinking that this that their venom might help men with some problems, because the bite can cause very painful version of this. Yeah. Yeah, that's like OC Road. It's basically what I mentioned. So I'm wondering if they can use the venom for that. There will probably be some venom milkers in the end. I'm pretty sure there are venom milkers to create anti-venom. Did I throw a roach here? Or did my ADH do oh no, this one is thick. So no harm in that. This one has a roachy. We'll just use the term a sleepy Richard. Just keep the tone family friendly here. Because yeah, wait, excuse me, they climb glass. I think they can. I haven't seen that, but I think they can. Brazilian wandering spider is really next level. They are extremely venomous and climb glass. Scorpions can't. There's like a loop here. Scorpions can't, which makes scorpions relatively safe. Yeah. Brazilian wandering spider aka Phoneutria. Phoneutria, like the whole genus, is basically super dangerous. And people are fearing tarantulas, which is like I would like compared with the most dangerous tarantula. Like venom-wise, it would probably be the Stromatopelma, which is currently there. To a Brazilian wandering spider, like there's miles more respect. Miles more respect. That it's absolutely no joke. Yes, they can cause that you say goodbye. And in man, they have like a very painful, unpleasant how to describe it without using the exact words. What we're talking about, like as like a medical way, the spider can cause this just very painful before you actually go away forever. So yeah, pokies are as dangerous as I'm interested in getting. They have a potent venom, but nothing lethal. So you will have, like, I guess, yes, they might, because there is no joke with their venom. It is strong, and from what I've read, also what people told, like breeders told that were actually bitten, they had problems breathing, like problems sleeping, muscle cramps and whatsoever. So I guess there is a chance that the venom could actually be lethal. Yeah, 6-eyed can't climb glass, from what I also heard. Also, the Linotelle, from what I've observed, they are also very clumsy if they are not in their web. So know what species you are getting into your household, know what you are dealing with. Don't get a Brazilian wandering spider. I was responding to what Mark was saying in the moment about scorpions when reading OC's comment. Yeah, they... I would like Phoneutria, but not yet. Need some more experience with these hot scorpions. If you get one, I kinda want... I mean, I already want to kinda visit you and chat with you about animals. But if you get a Phoneutria, we seriously need to get into contact, and I kinda want to get there with like a camera and record, because like seeing a spider of this magnitude, like in lethality is it's like it is it builds up respect. It's also like weird, like thinking about it. It's weird, like when I got my first Poke, which was like 4 or 5 years ago, I think 4. I got the Rufilata, like my female right there. I was like, maybe not really scared, but I was definitely more restrained in like doing stuff with the enclosure. I had so much, I've read so much bad opinions that they are like this and that, and now they are definitely more predictable than some other spiders. For example, the Maculata or the Stromatopelma. I would not trust to handle one, and also muscle cramps and problems breathing is maybe not the best thing if you've been struggling with asthma from childhood. No trace of that now, but still, there is a chance that something like... There is a chance that something like that may cause, may cause some issues. And I don't like those issues, so I'm on the safer side. Rufilatas are so pretty, they are, and I think in case of pokies they are a bit underrated because they have like, the colors are a bit toned down. Instead of those shiny blues and the like super striking whites with the like yellow stripe on the under the legs. When you look at them when they stretch out on a piece of cork bark, you see that they are amazing, that they can hide so well. Like when they, you know, the pokey pose when they stretch out and they hide like on the cork bark, it looks so fascinating, so amazing. So yeah. About 5 weeks I will be doing evening shifts, 3 till midnight. I'll have to sneak off to toilet to say hi, won't be able to watch lives. Real life first, hobby second. Real life first, hobby second. This YouTube is a hobby. We are keeping spiders as a hobby. We appreciate the hype, but yeah, we can always like, you can like can get in contact even on Facebook and we can chat. Like I'm not hiding. Like most of you know me on the group already, so. Earthy colors are definitely underrated, which is with the Rufilata they have like the leafy, they have like this slight green hue, and they look like a piece of, they blend in so well. It's fascinating. But then when they get angry and they raise the legs, and then you see suddenly the spider, like whoa. I love them. Like the Rufilata, I'm so happy that I didn't take a Metallica for the first. Like right now I have 2 Metallicas, but I took the Rufilata and I saw this beautiful green color. So underrated amongst like pokies. I love them so much. Absolutely amazing spider. Still going to post pictures though. Thank you very much. Like the slideshow is living through pictures that you all send. All of you. Okay? It might only be one picture, and it's still amazing that you remember that we have this weekly gathering of amazing people here. And like OC mentioned that this is like the only stream of spiders, like with actual spiders, which is weird. Like this is the first thing that came to my mind when I was like switching to like the live streams for a week, to like chill a bit down with this craze of like trying to do every week a video. Like the first thing that came to my mind was like, yeah, you need to do something so you can show off the spiders. And it started very slowly because I didn't have the hardware, and suddenly we have like this beautiful quality, which is amazing. That's a huge step. Like there is a few Polish guys who do that, and there were a few more that stopped with the hobby, but it was always just like, yeah, let's talk about the spiders, let's do spider stuff. So it's weird. I agree, Jen. Colorful spiders is in all honor. Oh, Chris, who? Oh, Chris, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the. Who is Chris? Who is Chris? Thank you for the donation. You are an absolute legend. Thank you very much. Skål. Okay, who of you is Chris? I want to give you a big thank you in your with your nickname. Big love. Thank you very much. Also, we need to get back to... this one got... this one's already munching. My ADHD is the worst. Or someone is sending a lot of toots. So, Cambridges are super pretty. I love them. And they are big! Like when... The Appaman. Now I want to see Avatar The Last Airbender one more time. Not the movie, the cartoon. I raise my cup for you. Thank you very much. The Cambridge are fantastic. Sorry, back to the topic. Cambridge are fantastic. And what surprised me, because the female that gave birth to the slingies that we had, I also got her as a sling. And I was shocked because like they say that Cambries can be kept in like 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters to 30 centimeters. Like Irminia, Victory, Pulcher, all of them, they can fit in that. And I did that also with my Cambridge. Until she grew big. And then I was like, oi, that's not a good enclosure for her. She needs something pokey size, so I got her a bigger enclosure. They are so stunning in their size. Very underrated because they are treated as like, this cheap tarantula. Which makes me think like, so what? Like, cheap doesn't necessarily mean bad. Irminias are cheap here. They are absolutely fantastic. Also, like, there was like a big uproar a few years ago when the Caribenas went through like a big like inflation moment because they plummeted in price because everyone was breeding Caribenas. So what? Like, let's share the hobby. We don't need to treat every hobby as a business. We can, but then it's not a hobby anymore. Then it becomes work. And work not necessarily gives joy. She's getting a bit cramped. Yeah, they have size. I've made a picture of her when she was like not really adult, but like we've back in the old apartment we did like a photo session. Maybe I should do that even more. Like right now I have a lot more of the Viking gear and thingamajigs and stuff. Also like do a little photo session, and maybe I'll take her out another time on the same object because I've made pictures of her when she was on the shield that I'm using, like with the how is this it's called like a Viking round shield has like this small shield in the middle, the like the protection of the hand. So she was so big already, and now she's like even bigger, like super massive. Irminias and Cambridges are inexpensive here too. That's good because like we need inexpensive but also cool looking stuff to get people hooked with the hobby. And not everyone wants to buy a tarantula or like even like how are they called, like the regal jumping spiders. They are like super expensive here. And when you're not getting an expensive one, they are like super small. And feeding a super small spider for a beginner is, especially not the size of a jumper, it's not really fun. I've sent you a picture of a wandering spider, Mark. Okay, I'll take a look after the live stream. So, or maybe I'll check now. And no, I'll do that after the stream, and I'll reply to you. So, yeah, we need those cheap spiders as well, because we need to get people also hooked in the hobby, and not everyone wants to get into those expensive spiders, because sometimes it's for a lot of people, getting a spider that's very expensive, even if they are like super into the hobby, that it doesn't sound reasonable for them. And we cannot get into this mindset that then they are not true in the hobby. Like, let's not go the TikTok route, where we are just, oh yeah, we need to get more and more expensive stuff. No, just keep the hobby. I saw regalis for $35 per sling over the weekend. That's for our standard here in Europe, that's a lot. Like in Poland, like regalis, I think that's a price of around, I'll say a maximum of 25. Fly away. That's like, let's say 25 zloty. That's like $5. I'll give a check. I can tell you the. Ciloteria. Let's say L1. So I see an L2 for 40 zloty, and that's from one of the more expensive shops. So that's $10. I loved my jumper, but they live such short lives. Yes, that's also the reason why I get a bit. It's sad to keep, for example, mantids, because they also, or like mantises, because they die after those 1.5 years, and it's not fun. It's not fun. I mean, you can do the taxidermy thing, but they are not really that easy to taxidermy correctly, because they start to rot so fast, especially when you see the eyes getting dark. Yeah. So in the Netherlands they go for like 8 to 10 euros depending on size. Yeah, so same as here. So $35 is a lot. I've paid for my from my Rufilata. I've paid like 4 years ago. I've paid 60 zloty, which is like $15. 12 to $15. And this spider was like an L2 or L3. So 35 is pretty much the going rate at exotic shops locally. Have you tried to check like local breeders, like hobby breeders? Maybe it's worth checking. Because hobby breeders, they will keep it cheaper because it's a hobby. The money will go mostly into the feeding, or like getting an enclosure. Like for a lot of us, we are not making a living from that. So yeah. Okay, he will eat. I've paid 55 euros for a 2.5 body length Harpactira pulchripes. Ouch. Ouch. Is it even a checked one? Like, if it's like a male or female? 2.5 centimeters? I think you are reaching there into the... Yeah, we can check if it's a male or female region. Right, let's take another one here. I was one of those hobby breeders. I handed out all my slings for an AZ blonde, keeping 2 boys for myself. Yeah. I would actually do the same. Like, yeah. Oh, if it's a female, then it's not that bad. I guess. Yeah, I think it's not that bad. So where are you from, Appa? Where for a checked female, that's actually, I think, a normal price, because they rise exponentially. I can check how much they are currently here for like this size, but if it's a checked female, then it's not as painful. Oh, also Netherlands. That's cool. That's cool. More reason to finally visit the Netherlands. Actually, today I got a notification on Facebook that I've been in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam airport, exactly a year ago, when I was flying back from Mexico to Europe, and I landed in Amsterdam. So the Netherlanders are seeing each other. Yeah. The stay in Netherlands was fine. It was not long. It was because I landed on Sunday, I guess. So it was pretty empty for the airport. It's quite big. So yeah. I live 15 minutes from Amsterdam airport. So yeah. So we've been missing each other for 15 minutes. So yeah, it was quite a trip. Close to Nijmegen. Okay. Ooh, right. So, guys. It is 10 o'clock. This was an absolutely bombastic stream. Right after the stream, I'll probably put on 5th gear to just feed everything. And yeah, prepare everything for weekends. Because tomorrow finally the weekdays are ending. Like the work days are ending, and we can march straight into a fantastic weekend. Guys, I would like to thank every one of you who joined this old man here blubbering into this microphone. Hopefully you had enjoyable time chatting, talking about the hobby together, because community, the hobby is nothing without the people, and those people are you. Thank you very much. You are absolutely the best. You are the reason why we are doing this here, why we are keeping the Tarantula Thursdays every week, unless we are away for some reasons, but we try to do that. Thank you very much. I would like to thank Upsi, Appa, Aloha Tarantula, Jay, Bloodstorm, Arok, Niffers Critters, Rob Invertebrate Bob. Now I need to. Levisia was here, so Maria. Have I missed someone? There was Donna, of course. I need to do like a. Is there like a program or something that makes like a list who've been here and who you can thank? Am I missing someone? Hopefully not. I think that's all. No, there was one. Wait. There's the Elephants Gerald, of course, and 8-legged. Where is that person? 8-legged. I cannot find. Oh. I'm looking. I cannot find. Oh, there. 8-legged hugs. 8-legged hugs. I hope I didn't miss anyone here. If I missed, I'm sorry. And to all of you who are a bit too shy to say hi to this whole community here, big Skål to all of you. Big hug. You are the community. You are the best. Thank you very much, and I raise my mug for all of you. Skål. And have a fantastic, not just a fantastic week. Skål.